Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to WWF Monday Night Raw. And what a night we have in store for you, ladies and gentlemen.
With WrestleMania only a few days away, we're going to find out what will be the fate of these men.
WrestleMania is 6 days away, ladies and gentlemen.
Comes Vince Russo, ladies and gentlemen. With WrestleMania 6 days away, Russo, there's no more hiding, there's no more running. You're gonna have to put your money where your mouth is.
And I wonder what he's out here for. He got himself involved in the matchup between Stone Cold Steve Austin and Shane McMahon on SmackDown. I wonder what he has to say. And Vince Russo letting it be known to the crowd that he is in control when he has that microphone in his hand, and that these fans are going to shut up and listen to whatever he has to say.
The only thing he needs to be worried about having control of is that match Sunday.
He's demanding his respect.
Russo saying he has swagger. I don't see it.
And he's saying, McMahon, you're going to shut up and you're going to respect me, is what Vince Russo was telling the McMahon family.
You know, this feud has been going on for months and months. And at Mania, Shane McMahon says it's all going to come to an end. And Russo demanding his $10 million check.
And he's calling Mr. McMahon out here. He's calling Vincent Kennedy McMahon to the ring.
What is his problem? Can he just let it go already? I mean, you signed with WCW. Let it go.
And here comes the boss. And one thing you don't want to do is cross the boss.
And McMahon on his way to the ring. And Russo called out the man himself. And I hope we got security by standby.
And there's Vince McMahon coming out to the ring at the request of Vince Russo.
And the feud between Vince and Vince, all over a $10 million check that Russo hasn't received.
And Vince McMahon looking very intimidating.
And looking to put him right in his place, too.
And McMahon telling him, I'm the real Vincent. I run the show. And that's one thing that you better understand.
We heard McMahon has been in the Heart Dungeon training, actually with Shane, for their big matchup in that street fight at WrestleMania.
Vince McMahon and Russo letting him know he wants his payment. And after WrestleMania, after he cashes in a beating on the McMahons, he's going to cash in that $10 million check.
And Russo, I just really hope he can put his mouth where his money is, because WrestleMania is going to be all out war, and I'm excited for it.
And Russo.
Words being exchanged between McMahon and Russo.
And these two men, I'm sure they want to tear each other's heads off.
They signed that contract. They said that they couldn't put their hands on each other until WrestleMania, so therefore they have to keep it cool.
Russo showing McMahon that he has just as big grapefruit fruits as McMahon has. And this is all going to cultivate at WrestleMania this Sunday. Russo letting Vince know that this Sunday it may be the end of your career. It's definitely going to be the end of an era. And once I cash in my check, after beating your behind, I might just take Shane McMahon's wife down to the chapel and elope.
And the disrespect from Vince Russo. I mean, all I can say is Sunday, it's going down. The McMahons versus the New Blood. That's going to be a matchup.
And Russo with some choice words for the boss.
And Sunday, we're going to find out. It's going down. WrestleMania 17. Ladies and gentlemen, we have footage backstage. There's William Regal telling Chris Jericho he cannot enter himself into that European title match at Mania. Oh, there we go.
And Jericho one-on-one with William Regal in this backstage brawl. We need to get security back in.
And William Regal looking to weaken Jericho up so he cannot compete.
And Jericho.
Oh, into that crate. And William Regal.
And the head of Jericho bouncing off the ground. And William Regal said he's going to eliminate Chris Jericho from the European title equation.
Oh, William Regal, he's messing up his slacks and his vest.
And this Sunday, there's a scheduled European title match. William Regal earned the right to compete for that title. And Jericho wants to insert himself into the matchup.
And Regal is all over Chris Jericho right now in a way that we haven't seen.
And
Jericho.
William Regal is not a fan
of the rock star.
He's not a fan of the rock star, and he's not a fan of Chris Jericho entering himself into the European title picture.
Someone needs to stop Regal. This is just ridiculous. Oh, and another backdrop from Regal.
This is not looking good for the Ayatollah of rock and roller.
Oh, William, oh no. Down. Ring around the rosy. Good night.
Someone needs to help Chris Jericho because he's not in good shape.
William Regal, he just needs to cool it out.
And Jericho crawling, trying to get to his feet.
And William Regal, Prince Harry, his nephew's usually to the aid of Jericho. Look out. Oh, God. And Regal with that chair.
And a vicious chair shot and another shot to the ribs. A
shot, he's going to break Chris Jericho in half.
A shot to the kidneys.
And William Regal, there's no one here to even, no one in the hall to even see what's happening right now. God, and William Regal. He's crippling Chris Jericho right now. This is ridiculous.
Those vicious chair shots from the man from Blackpool, England. God, and Jericho needs to fight back.
Oh, and Jericho fighting back now.
And Chris Jericho trying to get himself in the driver's seat here after this vicious attack by William Regal.
Oh, William Regal. Really taking it to Chris Jericho right now.
And this may be the end.
Oh, and Regal. And Jericho look like he's in pain, man. And Regal again, ring around the rosy. Good night, Chris Jericho.
What's going to happen? Is Jericho going to be able to compete this Sunday? We'll be soon to find out. We'll keep you updated on the injury suffered by Chris Jericho in this heinous attack by William Regal. And up next, right now, the triple threat matchup between Edge, Bubba Ray Dudley, and Matt Hardy.
Yeah, this has been a long rivalry. It all started between Edge and Christian and the Dudleys, and then the Hardys just somehow got in the mix, and it just turned into one huge triple threat rivalry.
And this Sunday, it'll all come together. A triangle TLC match between the teams of Edge and Christian, the Hardy Boys, and the Dudley Boys, and the WWF Tag Team Championship will be on the line this Sunday.
I am excited about it. I am ecstatic. WrestleMania, TLC. I mean, we've seen these guys compete earlier in the summer, and now here they are again.
Here in this 2K universe, we've seen these teams rival with one another, compete with one another, and the Dudley Boys winning the WWF Tag Team titles back at No Way Out from Edge and Christian.
And Sunday, it will be no more hiding. The backstage attacks, the in-ring attacks, there's no more hiding. The Hardys, the Dudleys are going to have to face each other in that ring.
And here comes one half of the World Tag Team Champions.
And the Dudleys, well, they're a bunch of bullies. I mean, they bullied Edge and Christian. They attacked Christian. They attacked Matt Hardy backstage. I mean, Devon attacks Matt backstage.
What about this past Thursday on SmackDown? Edge coming out and attacking Devon Dudley and Matt Hardy after their matchup. I mean,
it was just ridiculous. And then let's not mention the Dudleys going against the Hardys at Homecoming. I mean, that was a classic steel cage match.
Yes, that steel cage match at Homecoming, WCW Homecoming, was a heck of a matchup, ladies and gentlemen. One for the ages. And I'm sure this Sunday we're going to be on the edge of our seats.
That tag goal was gleaming on Bubba Ray's waist. But will he have it after Sunday? And now here comes one half of Team Extreme, Matt Hardy.
And this crowd is always behind Matt Hardy and Jeff Hardy. They're always behind the Hardy Boys in general. This Sunday, can the Hardy Boys live? Can they live for the moment this Sunday? Can they live for the moment to become the WWF Tag Team Champions?
On the grandest stage of them all. That is the most important thing for the Hardys. Well, really, each person on each team, that is the most thing that will solidify them as a team, winning on the grand stage like WrestleMania.
And that's for anybody. I mean, anybody competing at WrestleMania, you're on the grandest stage of them all. You want to show up and show out. And well, let's speak about that Kurt Angle situation. I mean, he attacked and angle slammed Big Show in his matchup with The Rock on SmackDown Thursday night.
Yeah, and that didn't make any sense to me, but we're going to find out later tonight what's going to happen with that whole frenzy there.
And these three men ready to compete.
Bubba Ray, Matt Hardy, and Edge in just a few moments. And
here goes the bell.
Oh, and Hardy already getting his hands on Bubba Ray. Oh, and Edge taking a Matt down.
What a maneuver by Edge. Like taking down Matt Hardy by his knee. And Edge.
Oh, and Matt battling back now. Oh, wait, Edge. He catches him. No.
Just a tad bit too quick. And
Bubba catches Edge.
Bubba Ray catches Edge and drive him to the canvas.
Oh, man, and Matt Hardy with that ladder. Are we going to see shades of TLC tonight?
Matt Hardy's worried about a ladder, and Bubba Ray is worried about inflicting pain on the arm of Edge.
Oh, and Matt taking Bubba out. And this is what the Hardys are known for, ladders. Oh, taking Edge down. And Bubba with a backhand. But he misses Hardy. Oh, and Hardy now. Oh, no. Oh, Bubba Ray's back. Oh, and there goes Edge.
Edge clothesline outside the ring.
And now leaving it between Matt Hardy and Bubba Ray.
And yeah, Kurt Angle with that vicious angle slam on the Big Show. I'm sure he's going to have to pay for it sooner or later.
And I can't lie, that's very brave of Kurt Angle there.
And Kurt Angle will be competing tonight. The WWF champion.
Can't lie, Kurt Angle's been showing his
ass. Steve Austin. The WWF champion Steve Austin has been taking it easy. After his matchup with Shane McMahon on SmackDown, Steve Austin is off until WrestleMania.
Under the orders of Bischoff and Russo.
And Edge looking to get a suplex on Matt Hardy. Can he get it?
No. Driving Hardy down. And now Bubba back on the attack on Edge.
And those vicious blows. And here comes the backbreaker, the sidewalk slam.
You gotta be careful with those Dudleys. They love tables.
And Edge kicks out before the referee could get a 1 count in.
Matt Hardy on the outside now. No, taking Bubba Ray down. And Hardy trying to get himself back in the mix here. No, Bulldog.
Yeah, Edge. Oh, and Matt Hardy tried to tell him right. And what a DDT by Edge. And Edge and Christian, they're hungry for the gold. They want to get back those titles they lost from the Dudley Boys at No Way Out. And Edge choking out Matt Hardy.
I mean, every team's had a taste of that gold.
That spinning heel kick at the hands of Edge, and Bubba Ray smartly rolling out of the ring for a breather. And Edge is trying to go to town.
Oh, and Matt drives him down. Now Matt dragging Edge to where he needs him. And Hardy going up. Can we get a leg drop, and he connects. And Matt Hardy gonna hop back on the. Oh, and Bubba Ray coming out of nowhere.
Before the referee can get a 1 count, Bubba Ray is all over Matt Hardy trying to pin Edge. He's not gonna allow Matt Hardy to get a pin here tonight on Raw.
Oh, he plants Hardy.
And he doesn't see Edge. Edge plotting on him. Wait a minute, Bubba Ray countering, and Bubba Ray's looking for a pile driver.
Oh, good night, Edge. And wait, here comes Hardy. Oh. And Matt missing with that dive.
And Edge battling back. But Bubba Ray Dudley is just
Oh my God.
Bubba Ray Dudley too strong for Edge, and Edge smartly rolling out of the ring to get a breather. And Bubba Ray is right on him.
Bubba Ray's in a different mode right now.
A very different mode. Both men drowsy. Well, Edge is drowsy, and now Matt Hardy.
Oh, taking Edge down.
What a shot to the back of the head.
Oh, and good night, Bub. And now Matt Hardy.
And these three men, their bodies will be put on the line.
And Matt Hardy. Oh my God, a moonsault to Bubba Ray Dudley.
Their bodies will be put on the line this Sunday at WrestleMania in that TLC matchup, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, wait a minute, Matt Hardy. Oh, no, wait a minute. Oh, and Bubba Ray to the steel ramp.
That steel post is all steel.
Oh, and Edge into that apron. Matt Hardy having an upper hand here. And Bubba Ray. God, that steel post is taking Bubba Ray's head off.
Bubba Ray got some steel, and Edge got some apron. Matt Hardy's giving everybody free giveaways tonight.
And Matt Hardy. Oh, wait, can we get it? Oh, and Matt, we thought he's going to win it. Oh, and Bubba Ray plants Hardy. And I thought we were going to see a Bubba bomb right there when he reversed that side effect. Oh, and Edge taking Matt down. Oh, and a Bubba cutter out of nowhere.
And that could be all she wrote. Is Bubba Ray Dudley going to get the win? Oh.
And Edge kicking out. And Bubba Ray with a sneaky Bubba cutter. Oh, and Edge coming back with a clothesline.
And Edge, he's calling for it.
No.
He's calling for it. Can he get it?
And Edge, can he get him? Oh, he spears Bubba Ray. He spears Bubba. And Matt, oh, comes with a DDT.
And Edge got the spear on Bubba Ray Dudley.
He definitely did. But Matt Hardy's going to capitalize here.
Matt Hardy's going to steal it.
And Matt Hardy steals the show.
And what a matchup, ladies and gentlemen. Matt Hardy stealing the victory from Edge. Edge got the spear in, but Matt Hardy hit that tornado DDT and capitalized. That Bubba cutter thought was going to be the end.
Here is your winner, Matt Hardy.
And Matt Hardy
with the win, Matt. Can he and Jeff do this Sunday, though? That is the question. This time, it won't be a pin. They'll have to be climbing a ladder and grabbing the gold.
and the Nature Boy is out here. I wonder what's on the mind of Ric Flair.
Yeah, Ric Flair speaking his mind.
Ric Flair has never been the type of man to hold back his words. That's one thing for sure.
Angry Ric Flair, and I think you know exactly who he's calling out.
And he's calling out Big Evil.
Takes a brave man to do that. Oh man, and you ask for, you shall receive.
And here comes the world's heavyweight champion, Undertaker.
Making a big mistake.
And Flair's trying to get a match out of Undertaker for WrestleMania. What does he have to do to get his title shot at Mania is all Flair wants to know. Undertaker getting a microphone.
Undertaker does not seem bothered or fazed by Ric Flair. I honestly doubt he even wants to face him at WrestleMania.
We all know Flair is going to do whatever he has to do to get The Undertaker to accept his challenge for WrestleMania.
Ric Flair looking pretty brave there, seeing how much smaller he is compared to The Undertaker. And he's not even talking to Undertaker's face, he's talking to his chest.
But we all know the Nature Boy doesn't back down from a fight. His buddy Arn Anderson was destroyed by The Undertaker.
Undertaker asked him, do he really want to do this to himself? He's not only asking because he's generally concerned for his safety, but I don't think he realized what he's getting himself into.
And Flair standing toe-to-toe with Big Evil in Big Evil's yard.
You got to give Flair his credit, man. He's definitely not backing down from Undertaker. Undertaker calling Flair an ankle biter.
Nature Boy showing his passion and aggression about having this match at WrestleMania with The Undertaker.
I mean, he attacked his best friend, Arn Anderson, but what more?
And The Undertaker telling him, you don't want to do this, Flair. Don't set yourself up for a beating.
Flair has to be out of his freaking mind if he thinks fighting Undertaker at WrestleMania is a smart idea. And there you have it. Flair is going to take on Kane tonight.
And here comes Vince Russo.
And this man has to be out of his mind.
His way to the
going to this ring. He's not even dressed in wrestling gear. He's ready to fight Ken Shamrock.
At 190 pounds.
The world's most dangerous man is about to annihilate Vince Russo.
I don't think Russo has a clue what type of man Ken Shamrock is.
And here comes the world's most dangerous man.
And he's definitely on an assignment from Shane McMahon.
Weighing in at
Russo got his nose involved in that Austin and McMahon match on SmackDown.
And I smell a beatdown coming.
A beatdown. I smell a obliteration of Vince Russo coming, and he's not even prepared for this. I mean,
look at Shamrock. Focused.
Shamrock said he's going to break his ankle in a million pieces.
This can't be good. Ken Shamrock, Russo.
And Russo's not even a wrestler. He's a writer.
He took his jewelry off.
He books matches.
Oh, Russo.
And Russo getting in the first shot. Apparently he's not scared enough.
Oh, Russo.
He's trying to break the nose of Shamrock.
Oh, Russo. Oh, that's where you messed up, Russo.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Shamrock. Look at Russo taking a beating.
It's not looking good for Vince Russo.
Oh, wait there. No. God, and Russo is back.
Yeah, Vince
Shamrock.
Vince Russo is not in a good spot.
God, and Shamrock is going to kill him.
He's trying to break that arm. Yeah, Russo able to slide out of it.
And Shamrock is going to kill Russo. This is not good. This cannot be good for Vince Russo's safety.
Yeah, Russo. God, he's got that wrench locked in, that neck lock.
God, I don't know what made Russo even think he was confident enough to come down in this ring and fight Ken Shamrock.
Well, he had no choice, I mean.
Oh, and Shamrock. This isn't good. God, and Russo was back. Going a little.
And wait a minute. What is Hollywood Hogan doing out here?
Going. It's Russo. A little assistance from Hogan. And Hogan is out here to help. Wait a minute, Hogan.
What is Hogan doing?
What is Hogan doing? He just booted. He just gave a boot to Russo. And now Shamrock, God, taking it to him. And Hogan, what the heck is wrong with Hulk Hogan? And Shamrock with a clean win. And Shamrock gets the win. And that is still.
What is going on? I'm sure there's going to be a meeting between the NWO and Eric Bischoff.
And I think it's a little bit of dysfunctional.
What is going on back there?
And Hogan confused us all.
The following contest is a Falls Count Anywhere match and is for the Intercontinental Championship.
And here comes the challenger for the Intercontinental title, Latino Heat, Eddie Guerrero, after a heck of a match on SmackDown against Triple H. Here he is getting his shot at the Intercontinental title against Scott Hall.
This is a big moment for Eddie Guerrero, Intercontinental Championship. I mean, he was just in the runs for the European title, and here he is now, looking to get.
And we have been informed that Hulk Hogan was upset with Vince Russo over a disagreement, so he attacked him. And Hulk will be punished at the hands of Eric Bischoff for his actions. He told Hogan, "We're a team. We don't, even though we have disagreements, we make up for them. We don't attack one another during one another's matches." He told Hogan the only goal is to start the demise of the WWF.
Man, they definitely showed their enemy their weakness.
Hogan being upset with Russo. And here comes one of WCW's guys with that Intercontinental title around his waist, Scott Hall, ladies and gentlemen.
Introducing the challenger from El Paso, Texas.
Big moment for Guerrero here. Here we go. Oh, and the little man being knocked down by the bigger guy.
And Scott Hall outweighing Eddie Guerrero by about a good 60, 70 pounds. And the current Intercontinental Champion is all over, Latino Heat.
Guerrero trying to fight back. But I don't know, Scott Hall is a big guy, man. Very big guy.
And he took that title from Val Venus a few weeks back. Oh, what a move by
Val Venus
Scott.
was frustrated after he lost.
So frustrated that he struck the referee. And look at the power.
And that earned him a suspension. A 2-week suspension. We haven't seen him since. Oh, Guerrero doesn't stand a chance.
And therefore, Val Venus will not be partaking in the WrestleMania festivities. It's not looking good for Eddie Guerrero, ladies and gentlemen.
God, and Scott Hall is whooping Guerrero. Guerrero kicking out for dear life.
And barely getting his shoulder off the mat.
Scott Hall is definitely showing why he's the Intercontinental Champion.
And those vicious, and a vicious shot to Eddie Guerrero.
Is this even fair right now? I mean, Guerrero hasn't had a... Oh, there we go, Guerrero. Guerrero haven't even had an upper hand against Hall.
And these WCW guys are like pit bulls.
Doing Guerrero with that uppercut. Trying to get himself back in this contest. Guerrero
Scott Hall is happy to be the Intercontinental Champion. Here he goes. Look at the strength of Scott Hall. That was a heck of a suplex. Eddie Guerrero trying to get back in this matchup. Oh, it's not looking good for Eddie Guerrero.
Every time he gets up, he gets knocked right back down.
And here comes that signature.
No, Guerrero.
Eddie Guerrero trying to fight back.
Guerrero heating up. Latino heat. Doing what he got to do. I know he's feeling the energy.
And Eddie Guerrero is stalking. He's stalking.
Oh, is it Three Amigo time?
And the Three Amigos by Eddie Guerrero. And it's not looking good for Scott Hall. Can Eddie go up and get that frog splash and become the new Intercontinental Champion?
I think Guerrero's feeling the momentum here. He's not going to try it on him. Guerrero looking for it. And Scott Hall trying to crawl in safety. He doesn't know where he is right now. But Guerrero does. Oh, and a drop kick. Knocking him down.
And now will be the time for that frog splash.
Guerrero, I think he waited too late.
Not smart decisions by Eddie Guerrero.
Oh, and Guerrero.
Wait a minute, he's got the roll up. Can he get him? Can he get him? Can he get him?
Oh, Scott Hall's title.
And we have a new Intercontinental Champion, ladies and gentlemen.
And just when you thought.
Here's your winner.
And Eddie Guerrero.
And the new Intercontinental Champion.
And just when you thought Scott Hall had the upper hand in this matchup, Eddie Guerrero, he snuck him with a roll up. Man, I don't think this is smart on Ric Flair's part, honestly, to even be challenging Kane right now, because Kane is not in a good mood.
When is a Big Red Machine ever in a good mood?
Hey, but I don't think that fazed Ric Flair, because Ric Flair himself is not in a good mood.
And he doesn't back down from a fight. That's one thing about the Nature Boy.
From parts unknown, weighing in
Big Red
at
Machine,
326
Hellfire and Brimstone,
pounds,
making his way to the ring.
Kane.
And here comes the Nature Boy, Ric Flair, WCW's own legend, and also a WWE legend.
And the Nature Boy styling and profiling down to the ring in his world famous robe.
And his opponent.
Hopefully Kane doesn't put that robe in flames.
Kane and Flair.
And there we go. No one. Kane already on the attack. And look at Flair, the strength. Oh, a rock bottom.
And the Nature Boy all over the Big Red Machine.
God, and a boot.
That big boot.
And Flair said he's going to take Kane out as a message for The Undertaker.
And the Nature Boy choking away at the Big Red Machine.
And Flair's emotions are running wild after visiting his buddy Arn Anderson in a hospital room.
He's been in ICU for 2 weeks.
God, and Flair looking to take it to the dead man's baby brother, Kane. And Kane showing his strength there. God, and Flair. And Kane.
And what is this?
And I think he's sacrificing Kane to show a message to Flair. And that is odd of The Undertaker. And wait a minute, Flair he's gonna take the pin on him.
What is this about?
And Undertaker confusing Flair.
And the Nature Boy
Here is your winner.
getting a
the
lucky
Nature
victory.
And this has to be a mind game plan of The Undertaker. I don't think Kane just took that choke slam for no reason. This has to be a plan.
A plan, a plot. And Flair, I wouldn't be too happy if I were you.
I don't even think Flair knows the mind games The Undertaker is playing. Kane took that choke slam on purpose. And that is how you throw your opponent off their game before WrestleMania. But Ric Flair needs to wake up and see it.
And here comes the Big Show. I wonder what's on his mind. That angle slam he suffered at the hands of Kurt Angle on SmackDown.
Yeah, he don't look like he's in a good mood either.
Flair letting the crowd know. And wait a minute, here comes the Olympic hero, the man that angle slammed the Big Show on SmackDown.
And Kurt Angle's a brave man coming out here. Words being exchanged between the Olympic gold medalist
And
and
Kurt
the
Angle is
showstopper.
Kurt Angle is in action next. And he's telling them, you snuck in that angle slam on SmackDown, but you won't see me one-on-one, and that's for damn sure. The Angle looking at him with a blank expression, no fear in the eyes of the Olympic hero.
And Kurt flexing on his gun.
The big showstopper, the Big Show, speaking with so much passion, telling Kurt Angle, face me like a man. Don't do sneak attacks. Don't do entrance or backstage attacks. And the Big Show letting Kurt Angle know what's on his mind.
And the Big Show, Mania is coming, and he's gonna get his hands on Kurt Angle like he's a manwich.
And here comes the man, the leader of DX, the man trying to get that WWF Championship around his waist, the Game,
And
Triple
we're
H.
getting ready to see a snippet of WrestleMania.
Yeah, we are missing two men. These four men will compete against one another Sunday at WrestleMania. Except they're missing two men who will also be in that matchup.
And everybody has one goal, one objective, and that is walk out of WrestleMania as the
Making
champion.
his way to the ring from Greenwich, Connecticut, weighing in at 257
Austin and
pounds.
Hogan with the night off.
Hunter.
And then, that's kind of weird because they're both Team WCW. How will that work and how will that pan out Sunday?
And Hogan, with that attack on Vince Russo, they've since made up backstage and apologized. And Eric Bischoff claims that Team WCW is stronger than ever before. And that type of thing won't happen again, ever.
And yeah, it's always a way to cover something up. And I'm not buying it.
And we also heard The Undertaker say it was all a mind game. That choke slam on Kane was a mind game, and that Flair better watch his back.
And you know what? I believe it. Undertaker is crazy like that. They play those type of mind games.
And he also said he had the room number to Arn Anderson's
And his
ICU
opponent.
unit.
First,
And he might pay good old
from
Arn a
Miami,
visit.
Florida, weighing
You know,
in
that's
at
just dirty right there. That's below the
275
belt.
pounds.
Undertaker
comes-
does that. I lost all respect for him as a man.
And what about this man right here, the Brahma Bull, The Rock, still bandaged up after that heinous attack by the Big Show a few weeks back.
You know, it's funny because this is Rock's last few days with those bandages on his ribs.
And he said by Sunday he will have those bandages off and be 100%. Here comes the man that angle slam. Big Show on SmackDown, causing him his match against The Rock.
They just exchanged words, and now they might exchange
Pittsburgh,
blows.
Pennsylvania,
Here comes the biggest man, the 7 foot, 500-pound frame, Big Show.
And from
He doesn't look
Tampa,
like he's in a good
Florida,
mood at all. Big
weighing
Show with
in
that
at
cold, dark stare
450 pounds,
look in his eyes.
the Giant.
I feel sorry for anybody in his path. He's a hungry grizzly bear, ready to attack at any moment.
Here we go. Oh, Triple H with a high knee already.
The Brahma Bull striking. Oh, what a clothesline by the Big Show. Stepping on those bandaged ribs of the Rock.
And Kurt Angle now. Triple H outside the ring. You know Austin and Hogan has to be laughing as these 4 WWF superstars tear each other apart before Mania.
Right, and those two guys have the and the Rock trying to knock down the Big Show. Those two guys have the nights off until WrestleMania. They're going to be well rested. Meanwhile, these 4 men are competing
Like idiots. Oh, Triple H into those stairs. And now Angle got his eyes on the big man.
Kurt Angle after that vicious angle slam.
Stomping away on the big man.
Brahma Bull working away on the Big Show. And he's trying to knock down the big man, but he can't get him. And a leg drag. Oh, and the Brahma Bull
taking it.
knocking down the Olympic hero Kurt Angle.
Kurt trying to catch a breather on the outside, but the game is right there.
And Triple H, taking the Rock for the ride. Kurt Angle, what a shot.
And now Kurt, destroying the game. And the strength of Kurt Angle.
Kurt Angle all over. And Triple H countering.
A good chop block there. And Kurt now being choked out in that corner.
And the game is vicious. He wants the WWF title and he wants it now. And a Rock drop straight on his head.
That could have been a good landing right there.
And a knee smash.
Big Show finally getting his hands on Kurt. Got it, Kurt. And the Big Show just staring at Kurt Angle with those grubby hands.
And Triple H is stalking the Rock. And the Brahma Bull. And the Brahma Bull able to go on the clothesline.
And wait, Kurt. God, the ribs of the Rock. And Kurt Angle now.
And the Rock getting out the ring.
And I think Kurt Angle's going to give us shades of the other night. And the Big Show.
And the Big Show not letting it happen this time.
And Kurt almost had him again.
And here comes the Brahma Bull. Sharpshooter.
Not the Boston Crab.
And the sharpshooters lock in on the big man and Triple H saving the Big Show. And the game stomping away at the Rock. God. Trying to pick the Rock apart.
And a sneaky Kurt Angle. Don't turn around, Triple H.
And
Kurt Angle just split his melon.
The Undertaker playing mind games with Ric Flair choke slamming his own brother.
And now the Big Show's in trouble.
And they said that people backstage are saying they just saw Kane and Undertaker leaving together.
And Kurt just splattered the Big Show's head over. And now Triple H got it. Belly to belly. Takes the Rock down. And now the Big Show. And Big Show's bleeding. God, that bat shot by Kurt Angle.
And Kurt Angle is on fire.
On the game. And Kurt Angle's taking everybody out with that baseball bat. And
And
wait a
Rock-
minute. Down an angle.
And the
Good God.
Brahma Bull. is
Killer
he gonna
Rock
get the victory?
capitalized. Oh no, wait a minute. And the Big Show's getting up. Oh, and the Rock.
And the Brahma Bull gets the pin.
And the Rock caught Kurt Angle slipping.
And the Brahma Bull gets the victory here tonight on Raw in this fatal four-way match. What will happen Sunday? What's going to happen on SmackDown?
Will this be the picture at WrestleMania? The Rock walking out as WF champion.
That's a hell of a picture to see. We will find out Sunday. One more show to go. We'll be at WrestleMania and the Brahma Bull electrifying the arena and the crowd.